Oh no,
Is
we're
this
gonna
that
die.
thing I heard about from Ugaku?
Yeah.
Huh?
O'Malley, go
Yeah?
tell Lilia we might be a little late tomorrow. Don't worry about it. I forgot we have a thing. Go run, hurry, quick.
When
So
did you
don't
get
worry,
to start ordering me
we talked
around?
to Jesus about it. As long as we do his trials, these kind of dragons are on the up and up. But you're out of the woods, we're not. Like Vigor says that to Davros, you're out of the woods, we're not.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Well, that's, well, good luck with that. But personally, everything's coming up Davros today. And, he gets another one of his parchments lights up. He gets it. And, like, he picks it up and reads it and puts it in his pocket and laughs. Everything's coming up Davros today!
Hey, Lilia. Ariana,
yeah, hey, O'Malley.
Ariana says she might be a bit late tomorrow or something. I don't care. But she forced me to tell you.
Oh, well, please thank her on my behalf for telling me.
I'll try.
Yeah. Goodbye, O'Malley.
Goodbye.
Yeah, she kind of, like, she just kind
as
of saunters off, like, in a little more of a dour mood now.
As O'Malley turns around and just, that chick is weird.
Alright. So yeah, Davros just kind of laughs after, putting the parchment in his thing, just yelling, "Good things coming up, Davros!"
Nobody cares, Davros.
So you weren't really a fan of Renshak's?
Oh no, dude's an asshole. Couldn't even he did all this crazy witch shit and couldn't even do like basic like math, let alone advanced trigonometry and shit like that.
How'd you wind up working for him, Davros, if you don't mind me asking? You don't strike me as the kind of guy who would often run into Renshak's. The best of circumstances.
Well,
circumstances.
I got out of I learned law back in Seneca, but the law firms there kind of just weren't law firms there kind of overstuffed. There's not much law stuff to do there. So I came to Terrebonne because I figured, hey, Terrebonne's Terrebonne. It's gotta be lost. There's gotta be stuff to do with people need defending, people need prosecuting. Figured I could do stuff like that. Turns out they just kind of don't do courts here in Terrebonne.
No, actually, after my run-in with the law yesterday, I'm even more confused about how anything here works.
So, only occasionally is is me required for law, but then apparently there is a demand, short supply, high demand on the underground market for someone who knew stuff about both math and law. So here I am.
Why do I imagine Renchek just putting up flyers? Need math, man.
Also, that is how I pictured the cigars, pretty much exactly. These giant-ass orc-sized cigars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Renshak's first, honestly, basically didn't even think I was that good for mutton because he didn't know, scale and shit. He wasn't at this scale when I met him. So we went up to Marion, and I guess that's where he got impressed with me because I actually got Nightshade. So I got in touch with Nightshade there.
O'Malley,
and apparently making friends with Nightshade is very hard.
At what point did you then just decide not to leave a basement?
When we came back to Terrebonne and I realized I didn't want to interact with anyone who lived here.
Oh, yeah. No, I get it.
O'Malley walked in as he said Nightshade, and he's like, nope, and just walked out again.
Oh, yeah, and also, well, you probably already worked out, but O'Malley has a bit of a history with Nightshade, so Use that against him if you like.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, Ariana. Lilia wants to say thank you to you
Yeah,
for
I'm
some
sure she
reason.
does.
So, what are we gonna do now with the fucking dragon? Are we just gonna
We're gonna hear what he has to say, and then
we're gonna die, aren't we?
probably not. After today, I
Okay.
think our chances aren't too bad. At least I'd like to think that.
You're too
He's
much
gonna
of
tell us to, like, kill Davros or something.
I'll be fucked up, yeah. Just burn it all to the ground.
I like that Ariana is, like, mildly successful and immediately starts going way more amoral. Like, for the first time, the party has, like, done pretty well, and Ariana's, like, making shady, like, morally bankrupt deals behind Vigor's back, like, just immediately becomes this, like, arrogant CEO type with...
You're the Walter White of this party, like, really. Fuck, that means I'm the Jesse.
what the fuck is O'Malley?
O'Malley is the Badger.
Todd.
Oh.
No, because Walt liked Todd, though, is the thing.
Who does Walt like? Who does Walt
It was
No,
all
I feel
dislike.
like Jesse is split between Vigor and O'Malley.
Actually, yeah, we're the part that Walt likes and wants to protect, and the part that he hates and wants to tell I saw Jane die.
Yeah, they really did just, like, we really did just split Jesse into two of you. We took that dichotomy and just made it manifest. Vigor is the Jesse that, like, bought Walt, like, a watch for his birthday, and O'Malley is the Jesse who just, like, can't keep getting away with it.
So, how long do you stick around the basement?
Vigor is, I don't know, probably, Vigor's probably down there a couple more hours, though. His conversation with Davros is quite terse, because even off that victory, he's the sole person who's not on board with the clay thing, and doesn't want to make a fuss about it, but is a bit like, this is all just worked out. It's like, I thought we were done with this, but no, now they're all in on this.
Oh yeah, O'Malley.
They're all in on it.
O'Malley want to go and like.
Wow, becoming the
go for-
hardened convict was right, because he's about to become a paranoid fucking mess. Holy
Oh, yeah,
shit.
Oh yeah, O'Malley wants to just go through Renchex's stuff. Like, just want to see what kind of stuff he had. And just,
Davros points at you when you're going towards Renchak's office and says, "Hey, no, that's not for you. You don't got administrative access."
I don't care.
Hey, you're
What's
his
the head
boss.
lizard?
Tell him.
Yeah, no. O'Malley, beat it. What's the head lizard's name?
Ugaku.
Ugaku. So is it just Ortega, Davros, Ariana, and Ugaku who have access to the office then?
Basically.
I did more. I did more fighting Renchek than you did, lizards.
Well, the lizards aren't
Those
here.
aren't here.
Than you, Davros.
Cool.
That's not his job. What are you talking about?
All I just want
Don't
to do.
make me muzzle you again.
All I want to do is fucking just steal some of Renchek's stuff.
You want to steal from the company?
No, I'm taking it from Renchek. His private
That's
property.
company property now. All right, no, that's it. I don't think O'Malley can be here anymore. He's getting overstimulated.
Hang on.
It's like if O'Malley's
wait.
in one place for X amount of time.
I got a question. Did
What?
he just live out of that office, or did he have a home?
That's a good point.
He had home. That's something to ask Ortega about.
Alright.
Fantastic. I'm going to rob his home then.
You gotta ask
Yeah.
Ortega. You think you're gonna be able to
Yeah.
convince him?
Yes.
Yeah, somehow Ariana sort of like Tadaris. Yeah, somehow I get the impression Ortega, probably plans on cleaning those out himself.
Hey, that's why I need to get there first.
Yeah, Ortega doesn't have a very high opinion of you, Ratman.
I don't think anyone.
First off, it's O'Malley, not
Apparently,
Ratman.
like I don't know. He told me. So he's telling me a story about how like you shot a magic barrier, and kinda grazed his hand with a bullet.
Nah, don't believe everything people say.
I'm just.
Yeah, you got the worst of that, didn't you? He was telling me. He looks at Ariana.
Yep. And Ariana sort of like unbuttons her shirt, shows her stomach still has like web bandage over like a couple spots in her stomach.
At this point, O'Malley's
that's
just walking
nasty.
out. O'Malley's walking out. Milkshake, let's go. We have other things to do.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, wait, so is Vigor, like, are we leaving with O'Malley?
Probably not. But
Oh.
maybe for the best. I mean, I don't think there's much more to do in this scene, so I guess after a little bit, Vigor does depart as well. But he's really not sure
not
what to
with
do with himself.
O'Malley. Not like...
Yeah.
Okay. Ariana, so sort of like... will like, seem to be going... Or, like, gets up to go with Vigor. And, like, sort of, slaps Davros on the shoulder. Be seeing you around.
As we do exit the thing, as we're like walking the street, Vigor does ask, "So you didn't know I was in jail?"
Nope. Until in the morning, O'Malley told me.
Where were you?
Oh yeah, do you know what's going on with O'Malley and Jones? Like what that whole situation is? He was in Jones's apartment with Milkshake. That was concerning.
Morecambe and O'Malley have never met.
Well, I mean, I certainly hope they've met.
Why?
Because O'Malley and Milkshake were just in his apartment.
Why were they in his apartment?
That's what I was asking you. Oh yeah, were you seriously? So like you were arrested at like 10:30, right?
Yeah. It was just basically as I got home, the police were already there and they just said, they were nice enough to let me just go in my apartment, put my groceries away and leave a note. That's the best.
Groceries.
Did you? 10:30, and Ariana sort of scratches her head. Oh no.
But like, Jones was in his house yesterday. I spoke to him.
That beats me. I don't know.
I had a chat with him in the morning.
Like, I thought I heard him in there, but then I guess, I don't know, maybe it was just O'Malley? Who knows?
O'Malley always runs his mouth. Like, he would have definitely bragged, by the way, I got an apartment.
Well, no, I don't think, like, I don't know, all I know is there was someone knocked hard on Jones's door. I don't know, O'Malley, I guess, O'Malley and or Milkshake, something. That was sometime late at night. I thought, anyways, and then in the morning, I heard, yelling, and then, kicked in the door, and there was O'Malley and Milkshake.
You kicked in whose door?
Jones. Oh, well, yeah. O'Malley was talking shit.
I should apologize to Jones, I guess. Just
probably.
All right.
Anyways, you do that. I'll probably be in late tonight.
All right.
I'll feel good. Want to celebrate.
Did you
explain? Go drinking, which I know you don't do.
Did you not explain the scene on which you saw when you kicked the door in?
I don't think Ariana really wants to.
Even though that seems like very impertinent. It's like, by the way, O'Malley was naked in there and said he owns the place.
Well, that was
I took the liberty of knowing.
O'Malley was naked in there and had recently orgasmed on his girlfriend.
Yeah, you could have eaten up if you were there.
Blasted rope.
Anyways, I'll be in late tonight. I'll be sure to make sure you're actually there and haven't been arrested.
Oh, turns out getting arrested in this town ain't so bad. Like, you don't actually have to fear it much. I got one.
I feel this weirdly retroactively makes Felina's backstory make a lot more sense too.
All right, so yeah, Vigor heads off for home with the intent of checking on Morecambe.
As soon as Vigor's around the corner, Ariana just sort of like goes back to the Lonely Pigeon to wait for Davros to leave, essentially.
Nice. So let's do yeah. So let's do Vigor and so Vigor. At some point along the way, you realize that O'Malley is also walking towards your apartment.
Actually, no. O'Malley, when he walked away, the first thing he said was like, "Oh, so Milkshake, just curious, how's that feeding going? How much more powerful are you growing?"
Oh no.
I think I'm walking into a solo boss fight here.
Fucking Milkshake. That's how the final solution to the dragon. Milkshake is just gonna be as powerful as the dragon.
Oh, I'm getting a lot. Yeah, that last meal was a lot. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's I feel like I'm about maybe halfway to my potential.
Only
see.
Only halfway, eh? You know,
Yeah.
I'm feeling hungry.
Whoa! Living on a prayer.
Ariana just shouts across the city. You know, I'm starting to feel hungry. Do you?
You're hungry?
I'm hungry.
Should we get a sandwich?
What?
Sure, why not?
Awesome. To the sandwich shop, the Milkshake says, and just get very enthusiastically bounces away.
O'Malley just diverted. I see him heading towards my apartment as well. PvP dodged. Fast reflexes allow him to dodge responsibility.
Yeah. Okay. So Vigor, you get to your apartment.
And I'm about to open my door, and then I'm like, no, I'll check on Jones first, and I knock.
The door opens.
What?
It opens.
At the force of your knock.
And I
seems a little broken after a kick.
Fucking hell.
Oh yeah.
Ariana did a number on this. I'll pay for that. Hey, Jones, you alright?
You get no answer.
Jones? I invite myself in.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going in.
Jones? I inspect the apartment. Just
discern realities.
Alright, that's a whiz check for wise men like me. With that flat fucking 0. Let's fucking do this. Man, I wish I could spend luck in this game to make that a success. Yeah.
Oh. So you're like looking around the apartment.
I think it's better as a failure.
You don't really see a few things seem a little like out of place. Like you notice some things have been knocked over. His little cot that he had has some indents in it. Some parts of the floor are a little wet.
This is all very, very weird. This is all... Alright. I know this is a weird question because I don't realize. How often does Jones, like, go out doing stuff?
He works long hours, but, you know, he's usually back by this time.
Alright, for now, I guess with that, for now, Vigor is, like, wary, but he doesn't really have enough to be... You know, he doesn't have enough to feel really off of... Something's truly off here.
Right.
Maybe he's just out drinking. Like, a 5, I feel is just... Because there's no way for him not to be suspicious with everything he's just been told and knows.
He just goes in, he's probably just away.
Alright.
But Vigor is going to keep an ear out when O'Malley... for if and when O'Malley arrives to ask him about this. God, there was something we're gonna have to do post-session. It's about money, because I don't think we ever really did the deductions from the last thing, did we? Because, like, we went over it briefly, and I was like, hang on, we'll go over this together and, like, deduct.
I don't
For
remember.
the party, for the big carouse.
Yeah.
Like, if you...
No, I think we went through that with house stuff.
Oh, okay then. Oh,
Yeah,
alright.
I think we did.
Because, like,
all right,
stashed 80 coin, 150 Ariana's coin, and I have 64 on me. Is that about right?
yeah, that should be right.
Okay then. You know, how much would a, like, repair for a door frame cost?
Let's see. So like we're treating this as. Let me go to the item. It would be 10% of the upkeep of what a flat costs.
Hmm.
Or 1% of the upkeep is upkeep, right? Hold on,
Yeah, I think it's 1%. It could be 2. Hang on, let me see.
yeah, I gotta get the items list.
Oh, god damn it. I cleared all my fucking browser history on YouTube, had that fucking fit the other day, and I thought everything was busted.
Also, I'm trying to remember. Isn't there a movie about the guy who has
Upkeep
the...
is 1% of the cost. I believe this counted as a cottage.
Yeah, I think
It
you
was
said
Yeah, it wasn't a
500.
hovel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be 5 coin.
Alright, I leave 5 coin, like, on the
That's
nearest
right,
surface
it's not an
to the...
apartment, it's a condo.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
Yeah. I leave 5 coin in there with just, you know... Which, that probably means O'Malley's gonna get it, and that's disgusting, but, you know, that's nigga trying to make a nice gesture.
Okay, so how long? So let's go to O'Malley. O'Malley, how long are you out with Milkshake?
You know, we go to the regular sandwich place,
Yeah.
having a little date. O'Malley, you know, he vents, and Milkshake does her usual, you know.
Yep. Blink and look pretty. And you're all, and you know, basically just celebrating that you lived.
Yeah.
You know that you know desperate Ariana titty fuck wasn't your last moment of pleasure.
Oh god, this is so awful. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's good.
I'm so sorry.
There are
But
people
anyway.
who listen to Tabletop of Twats rather inexplicably, and they get to this campaign, and...
Oh, I'm so
Oh.
sorry. I'm so sorry, like you listeners, if you whoever you are. But no, I guess O'Malley's also like just kind of inquiring if she sees some other lunch she's interested in, because he's like, oh, she could grow powerful. I could grow
I
powerful.
can't believe O'Malley is the new serial killer of this town. That's...
Like, you'd think it would be Ariana, but no.
And she goes, I already ate. I already ate in the last 24 hours. Just have fun.
Absolutely.
Ariana needs to eat to survive. Milkshake just eats people to grow more powerful, and O'Malley
their
is
ability.
pushing her to eat more than, like...
It's like, I was
She's
waiting,
comfortable.
but O'Malley's like, no, let's power level this slime monster.
Like,
But yeah,
again, Ariana, like, only eats what she needs to, you know, and Milkshake doesn't need to eat at all, and O'Malley's just like, yes, devour more people.
The shame of it is, Vigor, I feel, can't go vegetarian because of Nutcuck. Like, even though there's more to the vegetarian diet than nuts, it's like, that would become a bigger part of it.
isn't that elf dead though?
No, he might be dead or he might be alive. It's unclear.
Maybe that he's just telling the dragon about you being a nutcock.
Like,
But
it's
no.
gonna come back tomorrow, and the dragon's request is you have to legally change your name to Nutcuck.
Oh, that's powerful. But
I'm gonna
no,
say I'm gonna say that Milkshake's favorite sandwich is the at the Terrebone sandwich shop. We'll say it's in Hellbasket. Is a she likes the squid sandwich with gulper jelly.
oh my. But yeah, no, I imagine O'Malley and her having just a nice time on the town.
Yes.
Get some slam chovies on a stick.
Oh yeah, slam chovies are the culinary like specialty around Terrebone that that locals love, and it's an acquired taste for everyone else.
Yeah, O'Malley tries it. This is too bad.
Like Chicago-style pizza.
There you go.
Other
But
people think it might be a joke,
Oh, yeah.
it's so bad.
Oh yeah, O'Malley, and they kind of till the evening, like it's pretty late when they go home, And
Gotcha.
on the way, O'Malley's like, okay, we're gonna have to come up with some story about this thing, or maybe you. God, do you remember what? So you seriously don't remember what the old man looked like?
Not a clue.
Ah, my God, that would have been so much easier. We're just gonna have to come up with something like he moved out or something.
Maybe there's like, he worked with water treatment. Maybe they have like, pictures
Ooh.
and portraits of the employees. Maybe there's some employee catalog.
Oh, actually, O'Malley says, let's take a tour there. Let's see if they have any
I can't believe you just
Tour where?
water
No,
treatment.
I like this angle. I want this to go well.
The water treatment to see if
Oh.
they have any photos and shit.
Yeah, like a like I said, employee catalog.
All right. So the water treatment plant, it's basically across the courtyard from Vigor's apartment.
Good. But yeah, they go in there. It's like, excuse me,
You here to get a job?
possibly. I'm looking for one of your employees. Actually, oh yeah, before that, O'Malley told Milkshake to turn into a cop.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
What have one of our employees done?
we have to take him down. We have to try and find him. He hasn't been seen for a while.
Where's your warrant?
He was in work yesterday.
Honey, Miss the police.
Oh, this is an urgent state matter. We don't have time for a warrant. If you want to risk a hanging in the king's court, then go ahead and continue to defy.
Yeah, you see,
He just kind of looks at you too, wide-eyed.
O'Malley just leans over. You better do what she says. She can get really grouchy, and we don't have time for it.
Roll charisma twice.
Or do you want?
This is a
the
boss
king?
level enemy.
So, do you
Oh,
want the
shit.
king to hang you?
He reaches. No, it was gonna be roll twice, take better result because Milkshake's with him.
I see.
Yeah, and then he very slowly reaches down and hands you a ledger.
Thank you very much. Let's see now, Jones. Is he in there?
Yes.
Good. We'll be taking this, by the way.
I think he should make an intelligence check because all he knows is Jones, not Morecambe Jones. He might assume it's someone called Jones Salinger or
Oh, true.
Jones.
Oh,
Yeah. Make an int check.
Oh,
Can't believe I
Just grab
fucked you like that. Actually.
Just finds Abe Jones.
Yeah.
Surely this must be him. The CEO of the water company's name is actually Jones. The guy they were just talking to who gave them the book also happens to be named Jones.
but yeah, O'Malley says we're gonna have to take this for police
Alright.
investigation.
You find a Malcolm Jones.
Okay,
This happened in Fargo.
but yeah,
It fucking did.
This is literally the first episode of season 3 of Fargo.
but yeah, as O'Malley
Holy
says that,
shit.
they walk out.
Oh my god, O'Malley seriously is Maurice LeFay. Like the stoner character who like did the robbery.
Yeah.
Holy
Robbed
shit.
the wrong fucking.
Okay, let's head up to bed.
Absolutely. We're gonna have to get an actual bed up there.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean,
it's been a long day. You must be tired.
I am very
And
tired.
your legs. You shouldn't have to take the stairs. And she just picks you up by your neck and just just extends upwards. Just
Just
stretches upwards and just gets onto the third level.
Meanwhile, O'Malley's like, it's like Mama used to do.
And then she opens the door like, "Oh hey, 5 coin, lucky day."
Oh, fantastic! I'll take them.
And yeah, she kind of looks at the door and says, "Ooh, I don't think this thing closes anymore."
Yeah, we're gonna have to find the. I don't know if there's a door repair shop tonight. You know, you can sleep in here. I can probably bullshit and get to sleep at Vigor's. I'll see.
Oh, okay. Then she just sort of gallivants into the just jumps into the sink.
Can't believe it. I have the best girlfriend. O'Malley actually. So then O'Malley goes out and knocks on the door. Vigor, Vigor.
Oh, and I was enjoying today so much. Vigor says as he walks over to the door. Yeah, he opens it. Yeah,
Hey, I need a place to sleep for tonight.
you sure do.
I
Vigor closes the door.
Vigor. Fine.
Vigor. Actually, the door moved. No, it didn't. I'm not going to push that bullshit that hard.
Well, if that's the way it is, well, screw you.
Vigor
O'Malley
actually
walks in.
opens the door again and is like, okay, there is something that Vigor isn't curious about, worried about. O'Malley, I've got a question.
Yeah.
Why are you on your own?
Oh, Milkshake. Oh, you know, she's around. She's just getting some water.
Right. Okay,
Need to
then.
hydrate herself.
Alright. Vigor closes the door.
Wonderful.
O'Malley says fuck it, and he just goes into fucking the abandoned apartment.
Yes.
And he's like, are there any furniture or anything?
Can you really call it abandoned if you kill the owner? It's not like they willingly abandoned it.
No, again, it's just a very basic cot on the floor. And wooden chairs and tables.
Oh, does the bathroom have its own door?
No.
Is there a door repairman at this hour?
No.
Fuck it, O'Malley's just gonna sleep on the floor.
Nice.
He'll try
Alright.
and close the door.
So, let's cut to Ariana then.
Yeah. So as soon as Vigor is around the corner, Ariana sort of just goes like, doesn't go anywhere and just hangs out by the front of the Lonely Pigeon, waiting for Davros to come up. Sort of has her like arm up, side of the wall, like by the door, waiting for him to come out.
Davros walks out at around, let's say, 10:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks at you and just says, "You ready for a little adventure?
Oh,
Let's go." Yep.
As they walk, she's just like, sorry again about Vigor. Like I said, he's cautious, but he'll come around. He didn't even want to get involved with the organization in Renchecker. He was nervous about it, at least before I sort of pushed him into it. But he's fine now.
I'm sure you can figure out a way to sweet talk him.
I just want to point out that the fucking both Vigor's companions has fucking secrets from him. Like, and both of them involve basically dealings behind his back.
Wow, call him a truth cuck. Truth cuck.
Conspiracuck.
Wow, truth cuck.
Conspiracy.
So yeah,
You can be pretty good at sweet talking. Ariana response. I
Wait,
know
what?
to be.
Oh,
To what he said, sure you can find some way to sweet talk and whatever.
yeah.
Known to be pretty good at sweet talking. I want to be.
Man,
It's
remember at
that.
first when Ariana was like, Davros was was like, Davros is the one I hope dies. He's the one who can just go. Because he's the elf. Look where he is now, it's all coming up Davros.
It's all coming up, Davros.
Oh, he's gonna die.
I hope not.
Okay, so yeah.
So what were you and Ortega texting about earlier? Ariana asks casually.
Oh, he's been up to stuff. He should
Yeah?
be meeting us. He should be meeting us outside Jesus' shop.
Business or personal?
A little column A, a little column B.
Isn't everything.
Mm-hmm. It's just how our talks go, really.
Yeah. How long you or Ortega just meet through the organization, or know each other outside of work?
Oh, no, we met through Renshaks. He was on board before I was.
Was he the original?
The original acquisition?
Yeah.
From what I understand, well, the original one that's still around talking.
But there
I-
were others, before.
There were others before that didn't quite make the cut.
Dead or retired?
I think roughly half and half.
Gotcha. How long has Rencheck been in business, for that matter? Do you know?
Renshaks' operation, he told me it was. He told me he'd been around in the world for about 15 years.
Gotcha. And you're how many in?
Last 6 years.
Yeah, well. Moving up the ladder.
All right, and Jesus' shop, Ortega and Ugaku were there outside.
Ooh, gotcha. Nice. Full management.
Yeah. Ortega sees, it's like, oh, you did? Oh, glad to see you came. Figured we'd want all hands on deck to see this one.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Ugaku, nice to see you here too.
hmm Jesus should probably have something cooked up for us. He really likes to research shit like this. Davros looks at Ortega and whispers something to him, and Ortega nods, and Davros smirks. As they enter, as they open the doors into Jesus' shop. Polly isn't there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, like, just so as we're invited in, just Ariana does sort of let Ortega and Davros go first and just tries to, like, subtly, hold Ugaku back a bit, pull him aside a bit, and just sort of whispers to him, are they pointing at Ortega and Davros, like, crosses her fingers?
They what?
They, like, a thing, like...
No, that would surprise me.
Okay. Just making
Yeah.
sure.
Yep.
Just cutting the slash fiction off there.
So yeah, they head on in. Jesus is, in Polly's usual spot. He's just kind of has his back turned to you. And the doors close by themselves behind you. And you hear thunder crack as he turns around. The administration, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he steps over the counter. I've spent the whole rest of the day looking into that wonderful package you delivered to me. Indeed, I would. I feel I've never seen anything like it. Indeed, only read of it. It was rumored not even to exist, but apparently our friend Renshax found it. Yes, this clay is certainly something special, as he takes it out. There's a certain... Think of some magics, some advanced magics, the most destructive and powerful. They tend to be kept under a sort of lock and key, with lock and with the metaphorical lock and metaphorical key being quite esoteric. In this case, all the clay is under the same kind of lock, and the key to accessing its magic lies somewhere in what Renshax was cooking with. I've managed to try. I snagged a bit of his energy when I dispelled it from him, and I've been trying to figure out exactly what combination of energies works here. And I think I've managed to create a small facsimile, but nothing quite close to what he was able to do. Shall I demonstrate?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ariana looks to the others nodding.
Yep, they're all nodding. Yep. He takes out a bit of clay.
Paulie's gonna die.
He takes out a bit of clay, snaps his fingers and gets some green and black energy whirling around his index finger. Slides it over the clay and starts molding it. And then just says, "Hey, if you have any suggestions on who you want to be the guinea pig, I'll take any requests you got." He just laughs that off. No. I kid, of course. Why would we have a guinea? Well, I wouldn't perform an experiment on someone if we weren't there to see the results. And he forms a chicken out of the clay, and he whistles, and a chicken comes running from upstairs. This is what I've been able to do, and he twists, he twists the neck around, and the chicken's neck twists around. He flattens it, bounces it around, and the chicken, contorts much the same, but doesn't seem to be in pain. It's almost like there's like cartoon physics applying to it.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, Ariana raises eyebrows at that.
Yeah. But the chicken does very clearly seem nervous. So it seems with this little concoction I've cooked up, we're able to manipulate the body, but the bones and muscular makeup wind up adopting the same properties as the clay, as opposed to clay adopting the properties of the body.
Interesting.
We can be
However,
Mr. Fantastics.
However, there are certain things that will still work quite well in this setup. For example, he creates a ball of fire in his hand and just throws the clay and throws the clay chicken into it, and the chicken bursts into flames, clucking very much in pain now. Before he puts the fire out by closing it into a fist, and you just have a comically cooked chicken right there on the floor there.
Ariana just under her breath, "Aw, wasted it."
It's like, and I would say that's about. So I would say I have about half the key to this little clay lock here. There's still much that can be done with this, but nothing quite on the scale of what Renshax had planned. But that is my demonstration here, and I can, I believe, given the time, produce workable versions of this for anyone to use, with any people you dare desire.
Don't need any samples from them or anything like that? No hair or anything of the sort?
No, samples would be very necessary for the first one, actually. That is a point. But once I have one sample, I can produce many copies.
Does the sample have to be hair, or just sort of something of their possession, like...
Something of their possession I can work with.
Ariana nods.
Yeah. Ortega asks, and how does this work on structures? Oh, no. This can only work on small. This can only work on creatures, small, relatively small creatures too. No bigger than a human. No bigger than an orc, really. But no, any inanimate structures, that's not going to work.
How about an undead?
An undead? How do you mean?
You know, like reanimated corpse, zombie.
Oh, what would you want to do with this reanimated corpse?
I don't know. Could you puppet them without like you could a living creature?
Oh, indeed, yes, indeed. That would work.
How about a ghost?
A ghost?
A spirit, a specter, no physical form.
That is an interesting question, and one I don't quite know the answer to. I'd love to experiment on that. If you can get me some personal possession of a spirit you know is around, I would love to investigate that.
Don't have
So-
anything off the top of my head, but it's worth looking into. Could be useful in the future. And turning to the rest of the party, or the rest of the, management. Any of you know anything?
Gaku stops to think. There's in the old homeless district. Yeah, there's definitely a haunted house there.
Worth looking into.
Yeah, some homeless guy killed by a bear.
So
Well, if he's
are you
homeless,
getting...
it might be kind of hard to find something of his possession.
Oh, no.
Not homeless now, though, if it's a haunted house.
Yeah.
Does that get a laugh?
Yeah, they laugh.
Nice.
It's like, oh, no, we can get a hold of his possessions. They never cleaned up the place, so the scarf is still there. Jesus immediately perks up, says, yes, bring this to me. You know what? No, actually, you know what? Show me where the house is. I will go there myself. This is wonderful. Well, this is very exciting, isn't it? We all
nods, yeah.
Yeah, and everybody all nod and just say. And Ortega says, Jesus, do me a favor and see if you can't work out the structural end of it. If you can work out the full magic, then I think we might be onto something great. And he looks at Davros, who nods. Well, I believe that's everything we came to see.
Yeah.
Would you, that's everything you came to see. Would you like any samples?
Samples?
Samples. I could make a doll of anything you'd like. To play
Ariana
around
sort of
with.
eyes the other, management heads.
Ortega's thinking and just kind of goes, nah, I'm not the type to fuck with people like that. I'm not the type to fuck with people with that reason. You can go wild though, he says as he, just kind of walks out the door with Davros following.
Oh, wait, before you two leave.
Huh?
Just, while I have the four of us here, Davros already knows this, but I mentioned new business opportunities. An old rival operation from Renshak's up in Custer recently moved down to here, was about to try and set up shop. I happen to have a connection. Seems like we're going to be able to absorb it early, so don't have to worry about, another source of competition trying to crop up. And we have a whole nother, route of product and distribution soon to be added, hopefully.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Ortega says for stretching. Long day. I'm gonna go hit the hay.
Yeah, Ariana, without a drink, just sort of extends a hand, to shake both, all three, yeah.
Yeah, they all shake. They all accept.
To good business.
Yep, it's a good business.
I wonder if you're going to be able to get Jerry a new body just without having to take something.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's the point. She's gonna hang around a bit to ask Jesus that.
Right.
By the
So,
way,
yeah.
what color are the lizards? I've been picturing them alternatively, like yellow, green, or purple, depending on the scene.
They're green and yellow.
Green and yellow. Like
Yeah.
each of them are green and
Green
yellow,
with
or some are
yeah.
green, or some are yellow.
Each of them are green and yellow.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's see. Ugaku sticks around after Davros and Ortega leave because he actually does get a doll.
Oh, nice. What's his?
Yeah. It's you don't recognize him. It's just some guy, as far as you can tell.
No, Ariana asks, "Oh, who's that?" Just casually, not in a suspicious way, just like trying to make conversation. No, who's that?
Oh, it's this asshole bartender. Stiff the buddy of mine. Figured I might as well have fun with it.
All right, be careful. Don't we want to keep these things kind of under wraps that we have them. Don't go being showy about it, but have fun.
Mm-hmm. You too. And he heads off, and Jesus starts putting away the clay stuff.
Ariana thinks about it, and I'll have to get something later. Anyways, speaking of, talked about undead. I know a couple. One of them's a bit of a pickle. He's kind of just a head right now in need of a body. You wouldn't have any, way to hook me up, would you? Could be another corpse. Could be, I don't know, anything else that like an undead head could pilot.
Oh, I could absolutely. Yes, I could affix the head to anything. Just bring me whatever you'd like. Probably find dozens of corpses out in some old grave somewhere. I'd be happy to reattach them.
Make a clay doll of his head and then just put a body to it, mold the body out of it. That's an improvement.
Ooh, that's. Oh fuck! Could we make him a? Ariana thinks.
When you were asking after the undead section part of that, I thought that's what you were getting at, just getting Jerry a body out of clay.
I mean, I figure this stuff's a little valuable to like just make him an actual. Or are you saying like make a clay doll of his head, stick a body to it, and hope that somehow voodoo's him a body?
Basically, yeah.
Hmm.
If it can stretch and contort, why is it to say it couldn't just new matter shit?
Yeah, Ariana does ask that. Actually, if we made a clay doll of the head, could we then like add a clay body to the head and like think that would, do something?
That would either get him a new body, or it would give him control of someone else's body below the neck.
That's
might be worth testing out
remotely.
Seeing what happened. If he accidentally takes control of someone else's body for a little bit, we can just pull the head back off. No harm, no foul. Actually, that might go really poorly.
Oh no! He wouldn't be put on that body. He'd actually be. Oh, there's a chance that could happen. The body could have two heads, or he might just be remote. He might just feel like he has a body, but in reality, he's actually subconsciously controlling someone else's body from anywhere else.
Right, but I'm saying if that happens and he accidentally starts puppeting someone else, a ways away, no harm, no foul. We can maybe pull him back off. Hopefully that doesn't decapitate the person.
Hopefully. That'd be a disenchanting process. Worth experimenting with.
In any case, how about, get him a body. What if it's not a corpse? What if it's like, I don't know, anything else? How about clay, not like this, not magic clay, but just a regular clay body, like one of those like golem things.
Let's go up. Oh, yes, I could. Oh. Yes, if you could make it out of, yes. Regular clay, or perhaps wood would also work.
2 seconds.
Stone.
Stone or clay would probably be good. Pretty sturdy. Wood's flammable.
Yes. If you can just put it in the form of a body, and I can do it.
Yeah, I'll look into that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Jesus. And hey, just remember, we're trying to keep this clay stuff sort of on the lowdown and not, it also presents a pretty big security risk to each other's, so just, don't go throwing it about the place.
No, obviously. I'm putting it away in
Post-station.
Polly's cash register. That boy never makes sales. He laughs to himself and then just walks upstairs.
Alright. Yeah, Ariana's gonna head home.
Nice. Let's see. So you head on home. Do you, when you head over, do you stop to take a look in Jones's apartment?
Ariana thinks about it, and then, because she climbs up the side of the building again, she, sighs and goes to quickly take a peek into the apartment.
Swede.
Hello.
Did O'Malley perhaps want some victory laps with Milkshake?
Oh, actually, yeah, no, there's a bathtub there.
The bathtub opens out to the window.
Okay, but is it just regular ass sex, or are you having her do shit again?
I don't know, nah, at this point it's more regular ass shit.
Maybe Ariana's head from behind pulling her hair.
Why are you trying to kill O'Malley? Why are you trying to get him killed?
Nah, but he was like, he does look through the fucking employee list that he found. There's like, that's a cute girl.
Oh my god, that's worse.
Do you have her do that?
Sure, he just asked if she can.
Yeah.
Ariana immediately just nope. Wish I hadn't looked. Shouldn't have looked.
All right, wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Alright, yeah. Oh hey, perfect timing. Ariana climbs in Vigor's window.
Hey. Oh wait, what time is it?
It
Pretty
should
late.
be around late, like 11 or midnight. Probably 11:30.
I've got a weird... Hey, Ariana. Got a weird feeling about Jones.
Ariana just thinking about what she just saw 30 seconds ago.
Oh, I stepped out, so I missed what you saw.
Yeah, it's perfect. So did Vigor. Ariana's just just not thinking about it. Ariana's not going to explain what just happened. She's just I've decided I'm just not thinking about it.
Alright. You haven't, seen him today at all, have you?
Mm-mm. Nope. I hope not. She says to herself under her breath.
All right.
Yeah, suddenly she does, as she's standing there by a bit, she gets an idea. Have you ever seen... No, never mind. No way, no.
Right.
Have you ever seen Jones and Milkshake in the same place?
No. No, never. Why?
O'Malley wanted the apartment, wanted to move in.
He wanted to move in.
Right. You don't think Jones, did you meet him before you had the apartment, or did you not see him until you had already moved in?
I mean, I hadn't seen him until I'd already moved in, but I've spoken to the guy since then. He's alright. He's a bit... Well, I didn't get,
No, there's no way. O'Malley's not that smart. He wouldn't have, kept that under wraps if they'd... Right?
Well, I'm not... What are you getting at, Ariana?
You're sure Jones is real, right? And not just, O'Malley wanted to move... Was mad he couldn't move in, so
You're suggesting
Milkshake
that
pretended to be someone to get the apartment next to you.
That's a terrifying thought, frankly, but you know, I can't be sure it's not what happened.
Like I said, it's better to just not think about some things.
Because like really fucking stopped like mentally doing jumping jacks to work out if he's like, first off, there's no way that there's simply no way that O'Malley wouldn't have blabbed. Because if O'Malley was to pull off something that intelligent for that length of time, he would spoil it by fucking saying, I've done this. I've owned you. But Vickers just makes a note. It's like, what time do the water factory do the workers there like get up and go? Is it like usually about the time Vickers going for his morning jog and things like that? Like pretty early.
Yeah, around then.
Yeah, so Vickers just like, I'm just gonna check on him in the morning, I guess.
All right.
Because yeah, Vickers now on edge with that idea.
Wonderful.
Nice. This is
all right.
Next level bullshit now.
There we go.
Yeah, Ariana actually takes off the suit she's been wearing. That's something else too. She actually changes out of the suit she's been wearing for like 2 or 3 days now. Excuse me. Maybe it was just 2 days.
It's tight.
Yeah. But yeah, then goes to bed.
Yeah, Vigor goes to bed. Goes to snooze.
They all snooze.
All right. So, so Vigor, you wake up.
Yep, I do.
6 a.m. Yep, on the dot.
Get ready for my run, and then as I'm heading out, I walk over to Jones's apartment and I knock.
Again, the door is still broken, so it opens up.
What do I see?
You see O'Malley splayed out on the little cot he had, and milkshake in the sink.
I feel like psycho strings are playing on this between O'Malley and Vickers' face as he just kind of recoils. Vigor first thing happens is Vigor walks in calmly, casually. Opens the window. What's outside the window just immediately? Like, what's below?
Small little garden.
Is there enough to soften a fall?
Yeah, there's a bush.
Yeah, so Vigor then just picks up the cot and tips O'Malley, like rolls O'Malley out the window.
I know it's not this, but I'm just getting vague flashbacks to that camping thing where the guy was on the inflatable mattress and his friends just pushed him out into the middle of the lake.
So yeah, I just roll O'Malley out. That's his awakening that morning.
Wait, I can't be caught off guard.
You're asleep.
Yeah, you're asleep.
O'Malley just goes, Jake.
There you go. O'Malley wakes up in a bush.
Like O'Malley's scream wakes Ariana up. She's like, she like sends this up. Was I just dreaming?
All right, O'Malley. I'm like yelling out the window.
Oh, fuck, I wasn't dreaming.
Oh.
Ariana like opens up the window, looks out, sort of holding a blanket around her.
So, where the fuck is Jones?
I don't know.
Well,
things hurt.
Things can hurt a lot worse. What's Milkshake doing? Does Milkshake like?
Milkshake's waking up. She's got her head formed out of the sink.
Listen,
what does Vigor wear jogging? I assume not the full suit.
No, of course not. He's got like basically sweatpants and
his mesh vest that he canonically has.
I think that's what he has to. Yeah, because he before was in like t-shirt, and in colder months, like some kind of medieval hoodie or what have you. Just something that breathes nice and easy. As best as you can get that in these times. All right, O'Malley, I've got questions for you because naturally everything you do is fucking shady. But I saw Jones yesterday, and he lived here. And you know what? Not to be rude to the man, didn't exactly have the money to not live here. And then I look around and I notice the 5 coin is gone from the nightstand. But apparently he's fixing his door, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah? If he's fixing his door, why are you behind it?
What?
Just deny everything.
Vigor, I'm hurt.
Good. Now answer my questions.
Can I please get up?
You got a long way to get up, pal.
Oh.
Ariana's just sort of leaning out the window, like elbow on the windowsill, like head on her hand, just sort of watching this, not really commenting on adding anything.
I don't know where he is.
You don't know where he is.
It was a free apartment. I needed a place to sleep.
Do you know Jones?
He's an old man, isn't he?
Yeah, he's an old man.
I don't know where he is. I'll fix the door for him. Don't worry.
Does he know
Ariana, during this exchange, Ariana just sort of walks back in for a bit, then comes back with a mug of coffee.
Milkshake at this point is fully out of the sink and also looking out the window with vigor.
Can you explain what the fuck's going on here?
Free real estate.
Exactly.
No. It's not. Vigor, having recently bought a house, is offended by it.
Oh, so this is more like the idea of O'Malley getting a house for free. It bothers Vigor.
No, it's the idea that my neighbor might be dead. Because of you.
I swear, Vigor, I don't know where he went.
You swear you don't know where he went?
I swear. Milkshake can back me up on this.
Yeah. It's just empty.
Yeah. So we decided to crash because we're not allowed to be in your apartment.
So, yeah, Vigor is very suspect about all of this. This is not a good reason, I feel.
Are you okay, O'Malley?
No, a bit, kinda.
Alright, she, stretches herself down there to pick him up.
Thanks.
Vigor just heads out. Part of his morning run is just gonna be
a very angry morning jog.
Well, Vigor's less angry, just more really concerned, confused that
he's being gaslit.
Yeah. So, Vigor's first stopping point is to where he worked, I guess.
Alright.
No.
The water
O'Malley
treatment
realized
plant.
he shouldn't have gone in as a cop. He shouldn't have gone in. But yeah, O'Malley, he just said, "Come on, Milkshake," and they're gonna go out to buy a new door.
Nice.
No, you know what? Roll back a bit. As Vigor's sort of stomping away from the window, Ariana sort of meets him out in the hallway. Out for your jog?
No, I'm gonna stop by the water treatment plant. Something's off here.
Oh, here, wait 30 seconds. I'll get dressed. Come with you.